Now, because I recently came into a little bit of extra money, and it's with it being October and Halloween on the horizon, and as you guys know, I've been doing, watching horror movies every day on the run up to Halloween. I actually ordered the Universal Monsters box set. This was after actually seeing the Lucha Media Geeks in-depth sort of review of the box set. I ordered it because I love old-fashioned Universal Monster movies. I found them to be very charming little films, so I thought I'd treat myself to a box set, and I just wanted, because I got a different edition to Sam, the Lucha Media Geek, I wanted to show you guys that, so that anybody who may be on the fence about buying it will be able to see what it's like. So this is the box. It's the limited edition Coffin set. I have to hold it at a slight angle because the light is glaring off it. But this is the set itself. Now, it comes in this coffin-shaped box. This is all cardboard. It's not that big. Look, you can hold it with one hand, because I always thought on the pictures it looked quite large, but it's not. It's a little bit bigger than a normal DVD box set. It's, as I say, a coffin shape. It's all card. It's actually very sturdy, hard-wearing card, as you can probably tell. On here, I believe, is that it's either Frankenstein or Dracula that we have there. I believe it's Dracula. It's not quite easy to tell. It says R.I.P. there, and on the back we've got a list of the movies that it contains. So we've got Dracula, Frankenstein, The Mummy, The Invisible Man, Bride of Frankenstein, The Wolfman, Phantom of the Opera, and Creature from the Black Lagoon, and all those are listed here on the back with another picture. Actually, no, that's definitely Dracula there, so that must be Frankenstein on the other side. So there's the list. What I'll do is just adjust the angle here so you can see it properly, and I'll show you what comes in the box. Okay, so here you can see the box, and if we pull that off, inside you do get the normal box set that you can buy separately. This version of the Coffin on Amazon costs £42, and I believe the normal edition, which is contained here, is £36 or thereabouts. It does come with a slipcase which sits on the box. However, there's nothing really to keep it on, so I've basically just folded it where it's already been folded, and keeping it in the actual box itself. So there, another list of what's in it, and what does it say there? Contains mild, violent, threat and horror. I always think with BBFC sort of ratings, it sounds like they're making a judgment on the film. Contains mild threat, but whatever. And there you get a picture of it all opened out, and a list of special features as well. Now, the bonus features, I believe, for the most part, have been available on previous DVD releases, but here there is a new one for Dracula, which I believe is about restoring it. I don't know whether or not they've done like a 4K restoration, but apparently it has been digitally restored for this Blu-ray release. So that's that. And if we bring this out here, now, you may have already seen this on other videos, perhaps, but this is essentially the box set that comes inside the coffin. Here you can see all the main characters are photoshopped on this. You've got Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman, all the rest of it. They're all there. 8 original classics in high definition. Universal, obviously, back in the 30s, were famous for their monster movies and horror movies. They did try to bring them back fairly recently with the new Wolfman, directed by Joe Johnston, starring Benicio del Toro, which was awful, unfortunately, but yeah, you can't really beat these, to be honest. And on the back, it's very similar to what you saw on that cover card earlier. You get a brief description of what's in the box, some special features, and a picture of it all opened out. So what we'll do, first of all, I'll show you what you get inside this box. You get a list of special features and credits for each movie here. This is double-sided. You get, now this is very interesting, I was sat reading this earlier on, the original House of Horror booklet. Now, it's actually quite a thick, substantial booklet, this, as you can see here. It basically goes into kind of brief biographies of the key players and the movies as well. So here you have an introduction regarding Universal. It goes on to talk about Dracula, the film. You get artwork from the movies, you get stills, poster art. Goes into the actors and directors and producers as well, I believe, giving a brief kind of professional biography of them here. And you also get little bits of trivia there as well. So as you can see, there's Frankenstein, and different posters, poster art for Frankenstein as well. It's a very interesting little booklet. As I say, I was reading through it earlier. I find it very interesting because I love to know where movies that we watch today come from, And many horror, well, not just horror movies, but many horror movies have been influenced by these films that are contained within this box set. So the booklet is very substantial, and is a great little extra that you get here. You also get a bit of swag, which are these poster art cards for the films. So as you can see, you've got Creature from the Black Lagoon, you've got Dracula, Frankenstein, Phantom of the Opera, the Bride of Frankenstein, the Invisible Man, the Mummy, and the Wolfman. Now, I think I'm actually one of the people who really enjoyed was it Stephen Sommers' remake of The Mummy. The sequels, not so much. The third one, which was obviously done by Rob Cohen, was terrible. The first sequel, though, The Mummy Returns, was okay, but the actual remake of The Mummy, starring Brendan Fraser, I really enjoyed. That was one of the kind of attempts to bring back Universal monster movies that I didn't mind. I did quite enjoy that. So that's the kind of swag that you get with the box. And if you take this out, it kind of comes out on a fold-out sort of digipack. Here you can see a picture of Frankenstein, and more artwork really covering this. On the other side, you open it out, and here, as you can see, you've got the Invisible Man and Dracula. And these are the discs. So the discs themselves, as you can see, have the poster art on them, which is, to me, I really like that aspect of it. They all sit quite comfortably in here. This packaging is all very sturdy, they feel very safe, and they come out easily enough, although not while it's closed, because there's nothing more annoying really with a box set when you open it up and the discs have come loose. That can be really annoying. What I'll do is just take the discs out and show you what lies behind them. Okay, so here you can see behind the discs you have different artwork from the different movies. Bride of Frankenstein, Wolfman. You've also got, I believe, that Phantom of the Opera, and also Creature from the Black Lagoon. So you've got this artwork behind them, and if you turn this over, more artwork on the other side, which I showed you earlier there. A very nice box, if you ask me. I do really like this box set, and I believe, for whatever reason, this is actually more comprehensive than the American set. So apparently I know a few people are going to be importing this one, and even though it's an extra £5 or £6 for the Coffin set, and I know that it's basically just, there's no reason for it other than it looks cool, I like it enough to encourage people to buy this set. I'd say that if you're not that fussed for the movies, then just the normal box set here will suffice. But if you do enjoy your swag and your collectible sets, the Coffin's definitely worth it, if you ask me. Okay, so that is the Universal Monsters box set, which I will be watching my way through as part of Horror Movie Month. I may even marathon some of these one night. Be perfect, the sort of films to watch when there's a lightning storm outside over the bay, which is just outside my window. It's very nice. But this box set, as I say, is very nice. You get more characters on the sides here. I didn't show these earlier on. So yeah, a very nice box set. The features seem quite comprehensive. I will be watching through the special features because, as I say, I find this period of history in Universal and Hollywood to be very interesting. So this box set I would recommend. Very sturdy, very nice set, and with Halloween coming up, why not get it? So yeah, that's a Universal Monsters box set.